Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back to Let's Play Grandia on the Sony PlayStation. The last time, we got lost in Gaia because she had a lot of mazy sections, and they spammed a whole bunch of enemies at us that got in the way, and, well, we took care of them. They were all weak and stuff. We had like one boss, or maybe there was a second one, I don't remember. But either way, we took care of all that stuff, and now we're going to go into this purple intestine to Gaia 5 and see what awaits. I mean, we got to be getting ready to get to Gaia, the actual Gaia, sooner or later, but we'll see. Hello? Is there anything in here? Oh, we had to actually step on that again. Okay, fair enough. Unsolicited human fools! I give you credit for coming this far. Now that I've achieved the ultimate level of evolution, I am invincible. Okay, well, that was fast. Let's go ahead and kill Gaia then. Like, that was really fast, actually. Didn't waste any time with the small talk or nothing. Oh, it's General Ball. I kind of forgot about him. Like, yeah, he's been a major player throughout the game for the most part, but I kind of forgot about him. My bad. Let's see, you have Gaia Assist, 4,500 HP, you're casting Death Mark, that doesn't sound good. You're casting Cold, you're casting Standby, and you're Standby. Let's go ahead and immediately go for a Heaven and Earth Cut. Hopefully the big damage will be enough to cancel out the Cold attack and whatever that Death Strike is, because, well, that'd be great. Okay, we're doing plenty of damage, and he has... Okay, let's see. 4,500, 5,400, 6,000, and 7,000. Okay, Fina, let's go with a... Let's go with that World End for the extra, like, damage that you can do. Because I think you do, like, what, 999 damage no matter what with it? Well, you do plenty of damage, that's for sure. All the Ikarian spells take a pretty decent amount of time to cast, but they're usually acceptable for their purposes. There you go. Let's see, Lete... Okay, they're all standing by, that's great. And they're actually all dying, like, really fast. Let's go with a... Let's see, what do we need here? We need... Yeah, let's go with Dragon Zap. Why not? Let's just go all out on our attacks here.
Oh, thunderclap in the darkness, come
no point taking it easy on any of the bosses here, because I'm pretty sure if Ball right here is not the final boss, then it's going to be just like regular Gaia or something like that. I thought he was trying to fuse with Gaia or something like that, and that would have been 0 damage to one of those items. But yeah, I thought that would have been like Ball guy or whatever, or Ball guy, or however you pronounce his name, as go away, as one of the like final bosses here. And maybe it is. Obviously it is. I'm not sure how final it is though. Like, I'm not sure who else we're gonna have to fight after this guy. But you guys are all about to die, so you know, let's go with Dragon Cut first. A little nostalgia here. And we've had Dragon Cut since, what, like, the very beginning of Disc 2? Or slightly before that, maybe? Okay, let's go with a... let's go with that crackling there. Since it seems like
This'll teach you.
Fire might not be as effective on one of these guys, it seems like. And that did plenty of damage. Lete, go for a... Yeah, go for a baboom. Seed smash. What are you gonna do there, bud? You're not actually getting a whole lot of attacks off here, are you? Oh, you cancel me, so that helps, I guess. Wrap. Go for a... Go for that Gaia assist thing, because that seed smash will cancel out any other attacks we have there. Liete, you go for that tentacle real fast, and then Justin will just go for mid-air cut on actual ball there. Gaia tail.
Ha! Slice in two.
There we go. Sword level up. Very nice. I think... Oh, I was going to say we only have to take care of the main ball there. But no, he died too. That was a really easy fight there, Bal. You did not put up much of a fight, like, at all.
Yeah! We won, guys!
Yeah, 6,800 experience. Very nice. And is that going to be enough for a level for anybody? Not quite. Justin, you're close, but... One more actual boss like that, and that would probably work out, but oh well. I have achieved the ultimate level of human evolution. No one surpasses me. Are you just a caterpillar right there? Because that's what it looks like. Okay, I guess we just chase after this dude. And I probably should have healed up there. Yeah, we can't go to the menu right now. Ooh, Gaia Core. Yeah, we gotta be close to, like, the very end here. And we got a whole bunch of items if I can get to them. Oh, okay, we have to get to the actual ledge. I thought we'd have to, like, cross, like, the little, like... liquid stuff to get to it. Spirit potion. Is that going to be another spirit potion? Because that'd be pretty great. Gold potion. Crimson potion. And... gold potion. Okay. If there's not a save point, we might as well put them to use. There is a stash point, and apparently not a save point. We know you. We know you want something. We know you hate something. We know that all humans were born to hate what is richer than ourselves and strive to take it. Even if you were to take all the riches that are left in the world, your greed will never be satisfied. Humans were never born to fight and steal. We were born to open up the same path together. Well, you guys are just not going for the dialogue. You're just attacking. I like it. Gaia Core and Mega Gaia. Okay, this has to be the final boss. Okay, fair enough. Justin, immediately go for your... Let's see here. What do we got? We've got Mega Gaia, Gaia Core, and Mega Gaia. Okay, might as well just go for the big guns here. Heaven and Earth Cut, go for it.
Prepare yourself. This is it. Wah!
Just go for as many damaging abilities as we can here. Liete, you're going to go ahead and immediately, first off, you're going to... use the blue potion on everybody. We'll save the spirit potion for later in the fight if we need it.
Here we go.
But for now, I think 20 MP for everybody should be fine. And then we also need SP. Let's see. Wrap, you're going to go ahead for a Neo Demon Ball. And I think we'll have Fina do the gold potion if she has one. And we're just going to go ahead and spam all of our attacks here because I don't think there's going to be any need to, well, hold back. Hang on one second. Alright. Fina, you go for a gold potion there. That way Justin can go ahead and keep on heaven and earthing, because that's doing a lot of damage there. There you go. And Justin, you keep up the good stuff because, well, there's not really any point in doing anything else. I mean, this is our strongest attack here. It hits all enemies, and it's non-elemental, so it's not resisted unless the enemy has, like, really high defense or something. And your little cores are about to be dead there. Like, very dead. So, goodbye. And if this really is the very final boss, and it's not a very tough boss, and you get a mace level up. Yay! Alright, Wrap, let's go ahead with a Demon Ball, since we don't have enough for Neo Demon Ball. Oh well. Tough. We tried.
Try this one.
And Fina, let's see, let's go ahead and... yeah, let's go ahead and put another gold potion if you have it. We have Spirit Potion, Crimson Potion. How's everyone's HP? It's pretty good. Yeah, you don't have any more gold potions. Let's see, Spirit Potions, I'm not worried. How's everyone's MP? Pretty good. We don't really care about the MP at the moment then. Okay, so you just go with a... yeah, screw it. Go with the Paralysis Whip, since it's non-elemental, and it should do plenty of damage here. Or not. Okay, fair enough. Justin, I'm going to go ahead and have you use a gold potion then, since, well, you have one. Yeah, we'll lose on a little bit of damage, but Gaia is not doing a whole lot of attacking here at the moment, so we're okay. I mean, eventually she'll probably pick it up and, you know, actually do something. But for the moment, we're fine. Liete, what else you got there? Nothing that I care about. So you're going to go with a Gadzap. See how much that does. Wrap, what do you got? You got a gold potion. We're going to use that real fast. Made it to keep you and just the top off. Yeah, it didn't do too much damage. Yeah, I guess Gaia is going to be more just resistant to elemental stuff then, so... yeah, having an Earth Cut, Demon Ball, stuff like that's got to be the way to go, it looks like. Fina... yeah, just go for a regular attack, see if you do anything. Yeah, about the same as your Paralysis attack, really. About the same. Let's see how much a mid-air cut does.
Ha! Slice you in two!
Yeah, plenty of damage, really. And Liete, you go for a... yeah, you don't really need a whole lot, do you? Yeah, just go for... just go for physical attacks. And Wrap. 1200, so let's go with... Missile. Nice and cheap, see how well it does.
You're not gonna get away from this. Ha!
I don't think they got off any attacks at all. Like, at all. Which is kind of sad, but oh well. Yeah, the game definitely needed to be at least a little bit harder. There were parts that were irritating, but there wasn't any parts besides, like, the brain bats one-shotting me by accident that are really hard. Okay, apparently there is a round 2 against Evil Gaia. Okay, this has to be the final boss then, because too many final bosses do something that's like, oh, you got the final boss, and then you got the final boss that shows up after you beat the final boss. So, if this guy isn't the final boss, then I'm not sure what is. And, well, it's Gaia, but evil, so I'm assuming it probably is. Okay, Liete, I'm just going to go ahead and do something to make my life easier here if I can. Go with a Symphony, because why not?
Everyone,
I'm curious if this boss has anything that'll like cancel out our status buffs. I don't know if it does, but I'm going to go ahead and take a few seconds here because it's not doing a whole lot to buff up as much as we can, at least Justin, and then see how much like having an earth cut or mid-air cut or whatever will do. Let's see, do you have anything else to buff yourself with? No, you don't. Well, fine. You just keep on mid-air cutting then. Vina, you should have, yeah, wow. So let's do that on Justin there.
Ha! Spicy in two.
Excuse me. So 1300 there, and after a while it should do, I'm not sure how much, but well, a decent amount. We'll see. Alright, wrap. Okay, he's actually trying to do something there, so we want to go ahead and try to get that out of the way if we can. You know, let's just see if critical will actually cancel that out for us. Or not. I don't know if that actually... Actually, no, that was, what, freeze? So, that should have done, like, some status-y debuff type stuff, right? Okay, maybe it did. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Another Symphony, let's go.
everyone, here we go.
And then Justin will just do all sorts of damage here. Because it'll be, what, attack plus 3, I think? Well, at least it actually attacked this form instead of, you know, not doing anything. I mean, yeah, our party is kind of fast, but the final boss, if this is actually the final boss, should do a bit more attacking than what this guy is doing. Now, let's see how much having an Earth Cut does after a nice chunk of buffs. I want to see if it'll go over like 2,000. Because it's done like, what, 14 or 1,500, I think, before? At least. Okay, that did 2,200, so that was really nice. Fina, let's go for another wow on Mr. Justin there.
Please protect us.
We probably could buff up Rap too, but I'm having fun with Justin doing all the damage here. It works for me. You're trying to burn. Wait, that's like a... Hang on a second. Let me make sure of this. Yeah, you're doing like a level 1 fire spell. Okay, I mean, sure, why not? You would think you'd have better things to do, but okay. Demon Ball.
Try this one.
Unless you do... I was about to say, unless he does 3,200 right there, we're going to have to attack him another round here, but I think the next mid-air cut or having an earth cut will probably finish the guy off. He was not very tough. Alright, I'm sorry, she, because for some reason Gaia is usually a female because Mother Earth makes sense. Okay. And did that actually cancel? Okay, it canceled your burn. So yeah, let's just... Okay, fine. We don't have enough to do having an earth cut, so we'll try W break. The design looks kind of cool. Kind of looks like a giant brain, actually. 1254, you're still alive. Yeah, he kind of looks like a giant brain with like a stump foot. But pretty damn easy, though. Didn't put up that much of a fight. Casting level 1 spells. That's not really the best that a boss should be doing there. Or a final boss should be doing.
Yeah! We We won, guys!
Yeah, we did. And we got no experience. Oh well. And a ton of weapon experience for Justin, a ton of for Rap. Pretty good overall experience for Liete, and experience for Fina. Oh well. From here on, Justin, Fina, your task awaits. We'll be waiting outside. Go in and take care of business. From here on, you can feel the energy waves of the Spirit Stone. It must be Gaia's core. Justin, Fina, you have broken the ring of your own destiny. Now break the ring of destiny for all life in this world. Right, I know what to do. I'll break it all. Gaia, the Spirit Stone, the fate of the Ikarians. Sheesh, he gets all the fun. When Gaia gets busted up, this will all fall apart, right? I think we'll just wait down here, there, in a safer place. What do you say, Liete? Yes, let's. The final destiny should be changed only by the hero and the Ikarian. Shall we go, Justin? Together with everyone's hopes? Okay, let's go. Don't tell me there's going to be a final boss in here.
The Spirit Stone. It gave power to the people. It drove the people to ruin. All in a sad chain of myths.
When you think about it, this Spirit Stone has taught us many things. This light has always illuminated the way for us to go. But now, the light is of no more use. From now on, we will illuminate the path to our future with our own light.
Come, Justin. Our long, sad fate is now at an end. With your sword there.
Yes! Oh, spirits! We will start a new age! Please, watch over us. Let's go! Let's all go together! Yeah! Come on!
Hey there.
Fina! You're okay. What about the others?
Look over there, Justin.
That's Gaia?
Right. Everything seems to have been born again. Not only Gaia, but this whole world. Can you feel it, Justin? The whole world is filled with the power of the spirits.
You see it, Lean? Everything has been freed from the web of evil. Yes, even Gaia. The sad chain of fate has been broken at last. A new history of mankind will begin. The history that you desired. We may sometimes travel down a mistaken path, but it'll be all right. I am sure that we'll be able to open new paths to travel upon. It seems that my work here has ended. A spirit? Are you calling me? Can it be? Lean! Lean!
Herr Mullen?
Lean!
I'm so glad, Lean. I can't believe it. Miracles do happen.
The spirits carried her and happiness here. For everyone.
No, Justin. It was you who carried happiness here, Justin.
Well, Justin certainly got that adventure that he was hoping for. Well, there we go. We finally finished Grandia. Yeah, that was way longer of a game than I thought it was. And more senses than one. Like, I originally started recording Grandia like two or 3 years before I actually started putting the series up on YouTube. What happened was I recorded 2 episodes, and I think I was still in like that first town, and then I recorded those 2 episodes and then just stopped playing it. I think I just got distracted by like World of Warcraft at the time because I was big into that, or maybe other games that I was playing. And I don't know. Even though I enjoyed the little bit of exploration of the towns for the first 2 episodes, I just didn't play it. And then by the time I came back to it, I was like, you know what? I have better recording software, and might as well redo the whole thing so that way I don't forget anything, and all that other good stuff. So yeah, and also time-wise, this was a long series, 119 episodes. Let's see, about 115 hours of gameplay. Let's assume that 5 or 6 of those is just me sitting there with it on pause in between breaks or something. Okay, let's even go up to 10 just to be on the conservative side. So that's still a 100-hour game. I mean, yeah, a lot of that was like backtracking or trying to do grinding in between episodes, but still, that's a damn long game. I was not thinking this game would be that long. Wow. Like, Justin started to go on his little adventure, and I thought, he's going to go have fun and obviously save the world at some point, but wow, they really made you work for it. I liked it. Let's do a quick little review here. Graphics wise, I'd say probably 6.5 out of 10. They weren't the best graphics, especially considering it's just, as far as I can tell, it was the upscale of a Sega Genesis game or whatever Sega console it was. But the graphics were also not horrible. I mean, a lot of the stuff was pretty good. You could tell what everything was. The CGI the little anime cutscenes were nice. A lot of the attacks looked nice. It just wasn't anything terribly special. And I think because it was an earlier PlayStation game, or also a Sega game, that also kept the graphics reasonably simple, but in a good way. Music, as far as I could tell, it was good enough, so let's just say 7 out of 10. I mean, as far as I could tell, there wasn't anything wrong with it. Yeah, those were really short cutscenes, or credits, I think.
This ends the story of Justin and friends and our adventures with the Spirit Stone and Angelo. The story of Justin, the adventurer, became known throughout the world. Aunt Lily! The ship is almost here! Hurry!
The pie isn't done yet. Sorry, dear. I'm afraid you're going to have to go without me, okay?
Okay, see ya! Let's go, Puffy! It's been 10 years since that long adventure ended. The world we live in has changed so much.
Hey! Not you again! Don't you ever get tired of mischief like that?
This is no mischief. We're in training to become adventurers.
You just don't understand.
Yeah, that's right.
Do that somewhere where it won't bother people. Are you listening? Oh, lucky bridges.
Well, maybe things haven't changed much. But it has certainly gotten busier. Today is the day I've been waiting for so long. Justin and Fina are coming home after 10 years of adventures. I wonder what Justin will say when he sees I've become such a beautiful lady. He might be just so surprised that his tongue will be tied. I'm looking forward to it.
we're in Parm. Now where's this Seagull restaurant?
There's yummy food there, right? I'm hungry.
Hey, what's that? Hey, it makes noises. It makes a neat sound.
Hey, let's get it!
Neat. It's so soft.
Oh, this must be Puffy. It's just like Daddy said. Looks kind of like a lamb.
No, it doesn't.
Hey! Are you... Where's your mommy and daddy?
Over there. They're still on the ship.
Ah, it's running away. Gonna catch ya.
Yay! Wait,
Get
hurry
up,
up!
get up.
Come on, catch him! Catch him!
Justin! Vina!
Yeah, I wanted to see Justin and Fina all grown up, but damn, they got busy. 5 kids? Wow. Good for them. I mean, good for Justin. I mean, Fina's great. So, he got busy during those 10 years. And apparently they got either they got, like, the whole bunch of kids in the first 5 years, or they got, like, triplets and twins on 2 tries, because those kids are all about the same age, it looked like. So, yeah, they did themselves proud right there. And Sue grew up and became a pretty young lady. How cute. And Puffy was still there being all puff because he's a cute little bastard, and I thought he was going to be more important to the plot, but oh well. But yeah, music, good enough, I guess, 7 out of 10. I mean, everything sounded good, all the sound effects were good. The little bit of limited voice acting was okay, it wasn't anything great. So, yeah, decent enough. Let's do story next, because I honestly enjoyed the story for the most part. Like I said, Justin, he had plans to go on an adventure. He made it happen. He overcame his trials. He met Fina, who turned out to be a pretty awesome female adventurer. He found out that his dad was had bequeathed him with the Spirit Stone, which, makes it so that you can communicate with the spirits and solve the problems of the world. And I don't know, I just really liked the story. It wasn't like the best story ever, but at the same time, it was concise and it flowed well from one plot point to the next. Like, Justin went on his adventure. He had to train in the mines for a little bit, or whatever it was, and then what was it? Yes, it's been a while, so I'm trying to remember everything here. He ran into General Mullen, which set in motion the events of him wanting the Spirit Stone, and he had to try to cross into the new land and all that other good stuff. So, I don't know. It was good enough. I liked it. So the story, another 7 out of 10. I mean, it worked out pretty good. I mean, some of the end stuff with, like, Gaia just kind of showing up and not saying a damn word for the final boss fight wasn't all that great, but you had Lean sacrificing herself. You had Fina ready to sacrifice herself for the good of the world, and then the spirits making sure that Justin had the equipment that he needed to get everything done. I don't know. I just really liked it. It was good. And then finally, gameplay. I'm going to go ahead and give that another 7 out of 10, because it was basically a turn-based RPG with movement and concurrent attacks, that as long as they weren't special attacks. So the combat was fine. The exploration, let's keep up with the combat real fast. with the combat, again, it had pretty good magic spells and stuff like that. All the skills were pretty good. It was irritating, but also nice that you couldn't just use all your skills from the same weapon. Like, Rap couldn't use his side throw with his dagger or sword equipped. It makes sense, so that was good. I didn't really care for the part, like I said earlier, that some of the spell selections that they got seemed kind of random. Like Liete getting a single target level 3 fire spell, but not a multi-target, or stuff like that. Just, I don't know. I would have preferred if they had characters slightly more specialized for stuff like that, but really it wasn't that big of a deal. It just meant that some characters were slightly more useful for some stuff. Like Justin was primarily a damage dealer, Rap was too, Fina pretty much healed or did a little bit of buffing, and then Liete ended up as a buffer as well. And again, for the combat, I would have preferred if you could have chosen your party, because I probably would have just kept Sue in there, because, well, she had some good stuff. Her puffy cheer was always fun. But yeah, the combat was good enough. Let's see, for the exploration, I really like the way they did the exploration of the game. They had a pretty damn big world, at least, you know, with all the towns and locations and stuff that you can visit. And as you visited them, they said, okay, you can go forward, but eventually we're going to lock out previous areas. And at first, I was kind of mad about that. I was like, you know, I kind of wanted to just be able to go back to all the towns and, you know, talk to people and stuff like that. But it worked out really good because it meant that there wasn't a lot of pointless backtracking for the most part. Like, it wasn't big on side quests in the game, really. I mean, you had a couple side dungeons, and I think that was mainly it. Mainly just a couple side dungeons. But the lack of being able to go back to all the old towns means you couldn't get to, like, New Parm and have somebody say, oh, I need blueberries from Elencia or whatever that first town was. Yeah, you couldn't. They wouldn't just make you go halfway back across the world for backtracking stuff. And also, a lot of times it made sense why you couldn't go back to various areas. Like when you cross into the new world, you're not going to climb that giant freaking wall or mountain or whatever to get back to the first continent, because that would just be, well, it would be a royal pain in the ass every time. So it made sense that you couldn't go back to certain places. Yeah, like I said, I was kind of irritated at first, but I liked it. I got used to it. Yeah, the gameplay was good. I wish the battles were a little more streamlined. I mean, I think it was mainly just the loading screens. Not just for the battles, but for everything. Like, it took a little while to load up the menu, and especially the save menu. And then the battle screens, it took a few seconds for that to load into the battle and out of the battle, but minor complaints, and I'm assuming that whenever it comes out on Switch or whatever the next generation is coming, whatever next generation consoles it comes out on, that'll all be mitigated, so that'll work out pretty good. And again, I never played the Sega version, Genesis or whatever console that was on, so I don't know how the load times were on that. Actually, I don't know if I've ever seen any gameplay of that version. I might have to look that up. Huh. And the game was pretty easy, but yeah, I would have preferred more challenge, especially for the last boss. I mean, as we saw here for the last boss, she barely put up a fight. None of the last bosses did. I mean, yeah, I was spamming all my most powerful attacks, but that's what I would be doing in most games if I had the resources for it, which they gave you the ability to do with spirit potions for mana, and then they gave you the gold potions for SP, so you were able to use that stuff and use all your good attacks like that. But the enemies didn't do a whole lot. Like Gaia, she got like 3 or 4 attacks off the whole fight. I don't know. I mean, I have seen a mod of somebody playing. A mod that somebody was playing, it was called Grandia Redux, and that makes the game way harder, and it also rebalances like a couple items and stuff so that they're more useful. They make it so that enemies don't drop as much gold or they are much faster, stuff like that, so they just make it much tougher, and that guy actually has to strategize and plan, otherwise he will get wiped out, and he has got wiped out several times. So I don't know if I want it that hard, but I want a nice balance to the difficulty where I'm not going to steamroll the final boss in 5 minutes like we did. But other than that, yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Overall, I'd give the game probably a 7 out of 10. It was good. It had some flaws, but it was good. Like, it wasn't the best RPG I've ever played. I think I probably would have liked it more as a kid. I got a little more impatient with the load times and stuff, and the excess enemies in some areas that made some areas feel like it took forever to get through. I got more patient with that stuff as an adult, but I think as a kid I would have liked it even more, and I would have probably had nostalgia goggles on it for this playthrough. But yeah, it was a good game. I liked it for the $7 or whatever it was that I picked it up for on PlayStation Network. It was worth every penny. I mean, I've got 100-something hours out of it. I really enjoyed it. I liked all the characters. I had fun. All the enemies were usually pretty cool, even if some of them were reskins. I liked it. I'll probably play it again off screen on my own time eventually. Not anytime soon, but it's a game that I'll come back and revisit at some point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Grandia, and eventually we will get to Grandia 2 and possibly 3. Not anytime soon, but well, one of these years. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on one of my other videos. You guys have a good one.